Jesus today took dust from the earth and made eyeballs and put them in the eyes of a man born blind. And he restored his sight by creating eyes for him. So this is the miracle that happened, and the reading of the Holy Gospel explains what happened after regarding the debate about what Jesus did and its value. The people asked the blind man, the authorities, "What do you say about him since he has opened your eyes?" John chapter 9, verse 17. Mankind, and ever since the beginning of time, kept very busy creating ways and means to suppress the truth. Ways and means to persecute the truth tellers. What we heard was a question that was put forth by the authorities to verify the story of the healing of the blind man. The question might sound like a reasonable question, but in reality, it was a tactic to suppress the truth. Truth has been hated ever since the time man rebelled against God. Plato says, "No one is more hated than he who speaks the truth." No one is more hated than he who speaks the truth. Even though human institutions give the impressions that they were created to defend the truth, in reality, they defend the convenient truth. They defend the convenient version of the truth of their choice. They don't defend the absolute truth. Without loving the authentic and true God, man cannot have a true allegiance to the truth. True allegiance to the truth is connected to knowing and to loving the true God. The healing of the blind man, that Jesus created eyes for him from the dust, reveals the classical tactic of truth suppression. "How were your eyes opened?" They asked him multiple times. He answered, "The man called Jesus made clay, anointed my eyes, and I received my sight." John 9, verse 10 to 12. Then they said to him, "Where is he?" He's telling them the truth. The follow-up question, where is he? This is a smoke screen tactic to divert the attention elsewhere from the essence of the story. some of the Pharisees said, "This man is not from God, for he does not keep the Sabbath." Again, this is another tactic of discrediting God and depicting him or his image as a villain. They have indisputable creation of eyes of a blind man. And the tactic is, this is not from God, because he did it on the Sabbath. This is very common way today, when all evil or bad things are blamed on God by the same people who do not believe, who don't even believe that God exists. If there is any calamity or anything that is bad, the suspect number one people blame is God. His parents said this because they feared the authorities, for they had already agreed that if anyone should confess him to be Christ, he was to be put out of the synagogue. Therefore his parents said, "He is of age, ask him yourself." John chapter 9, verse 23-24. Again, we see one more tactic of exclusion and cancellation for the sake of suppressing the truth. Anyone that dares to confess the truth, they're cancelled and ousted. There is no healing from the sickness of deception unless a person or the person that seeks to be healed from the deception to encounter Christ. Encountering Christ is the medicine to be healed from the sickness of deception, because Christ is the absolute truth. There is no healing from the sickness of deception unless Jesus Christ opens the person's eyes, if the person allows him to do so. Healing from deceptions require Jesus to reveal himself to the person. Jesus said to him, "Do you believe in the Son of Man?" He answered, "And who is his servant, that I may believe in him?" Jesus said to him, "You have seen him, and it is he who speaks to you." He said, "Lord, I believe." And he worshipped him.